Hello everyone, I am Durga Saujanya, Assistant Professor from Department of ECE, MLR Institute of Technology. I am going to give the video lectures for the subject Embedded System Design. Our today's topic is interfacing of stepper motor. So this comes under Unit 2. Here in the previous session, we have discussed about what are the different types of devices used for interfacing with the 8051 microcontroller. So how can we control types of input and output devices using the embedded processor. Here, so in that we have discussed about different types of devices like stepper motor, DC motor, LCD, LED, push button switch, and sensors like IR sensor, temperature sensor, ultrasonic sensor, and 7-segment display. So these are all different types of devices which are used for interfacing with the embedded processor while going with the real-time applications. So in previous session we have discussed what are the different types of sensors and actuators available for interfacing with our core of embedded system. So here in this session we are going to discuss about the stepper motor and how to interface the stepper motor with our 8051 microcontroller. So here a stepper motor, so it is a brushless synchronous DC motor. So DC motor is nothing but which is used for converting electrical energy to mechanical energy. So basically motor is nothing but it is a device which is used for converting electrical energy into mechanical energy. Here the stepper motor is nothing but it is a brushless synchronous DC motor, so which is used for rotating in terms of steps. So here it is used mainly in robotics and mechatronics. And here, so the rotation of the stepper motor is divided into 4 steps. Here we have 4 terminals are there which are having 4 windings for 4 terminals. So inside we are having 4 windings for 4 terminals. So with these 4 windings, it should be rotated either clockwise or anti-clockwise. But here the entire rotation will consisting of 4 steps. So in stepwise it will be rotating. So here, so that is about the stepper motor. So here the total rotation of the motor is divided into steps and the angle of the single step is known as stepper angle of the motor. Here the entire rotation is nothing but 360 degrees. So if it is divided into 360 by 4 which is 90 degrees. So that means the rotation of the stepper motor with respect to the previous winding is of 90 degrees. So here the stepper motors can be easily interfaced with microcontroller using the driver IC like L293D or ULN2003. Here we are not interfacing our stepper motor directly with the microcontroller. We need to use one driver which is used for interfacing this stepper motor with the 8051 microcontroller. So the driver which is used for that is ULN2003 or L293D. Here in our example we have seen the ULN2003. So here in the operation of stepper motor, here this is the basic in the architecture of the stepper motor, or the operation of the stepper motor will be explained by this diagram. Here it consists of 4 coils, coil 1, coil 2, coil 3 and coil 4. So each is connected to one terminal. So now whenever the electrical energy is provided with these terminals, so whenever the energy is provided by the motor supply terminals, this motor moves to the either in anti-clockwise direction or clockwise direction, but here it will be moved by step. So whenever it is rotated step by step means if one coil is to be moved for rotation, all other 3 coils will be stationary. So that means if A winding is moving, it will be indicated by logic 1, and remaining windings will be having 0 level. So like that, if the supply is provided to A winding, so then only A winding will be rotated and remaining all will be 0. So here we have, right. So for step 1, for first step, we are providing the electrical energy to A winding. So then only A will be rotating and remaining R will be 0. And in the step 3, so we are providing the power supply or the electrical energy to only B winding. So then only winding B is only goes to the logic level 1 and remaining will be 0. And if the electrical energy is provided to C winding, so then only that will be goes to 1 in step 3. So this power supply will be moved to this way. So first given to A, and next it given to B, and next it given to C, and next it given to D. So in this way, in step by step, all the windings will be going to be rotated, and we will have the step by step rotation by this stepper motor. So here for interfacing with stepper motor, so we are going to use 6 wires which are for unipolar stepper motor with 8051 microcontroller. So only 4 wires are required to control the stepper motors. 4 wires are for 4 coils, and another 2 common wires are for power supply and ground. And this ULN 2003 driver is used for interfacing the stepper motor with the 8051 microcontroller. And next, here this is the circuit diagram used for interfacing the stepper motor with the 8051 microcontroller. This is the ULN 2003 is the driver for providing interfacing with stepper motor to the microcontroller. So here for connecting clock to the microcontroller for proper operation of the signal, proper operation of the circuit, here the clock circuit will be provided by the crystal oscillator, which is 24 MHz crystal is used for providing the clock signal, and 10 microfarad capacitor and 10 kilo ohms resistor is used for reset operation of the 8051 microcontroller. So this 10 microfarad capacitor and 10 kilo ohms resistor is used for power on reset function for 8051 microcontroller. This ULN 2003 driver is connected to the port pins of 8051 microcontroller, which are P2.0, 2.1, 2.2 and 2.3. So these are the 4 pins which are connected with the 4 inputs. 4 inputs are nothing but the 4 windings of the stepper motor are connected to out pins of the ULN driver, which is out 1, out 2, out 3 and out 4. So from this, here those are provided with in 1, in 2, in 3, in 4 to the microcontroller 8051. So when an input is high, that corresponding output pin 1C will be grounded. So that means here, so when any particular input is high, so like if into is high, only that particular pin only will be enabled and remaining pins will be grounded. So here the program used for interfacing the stepper motor is, so these are first for preprocessor directives, which are used for declaring our register files of our microcontroller. So now, so this is the declaration of function declaration, so which is void delay function, and next this is the main program. So in the main program, so we are going to check about the P2. So that means here we have used the P2 pin for connecting with the windings of the coils which are connected to stepper motor with the microcontroller. So here if the port pin is, if it is the lower bits of port 2 is 0001, so then which indicates that winding A will be energized and the winding A of the stepper motor is rotated. And next, for the second step, so the motor will be rotated in the second step with B winding, so which indicates 0010, and for C winding it is 0100, and for D winding it is 10000. And so for each winding, so here it will take some time from moving from A to the B, A coil to B coil, and from B coil to C coil, and from C coil to D coil, again from D to A coil. So it will take some time from moving from one winding to the another winding. So that delay is provided by the delay function in between these energizers of these windings. So this is about the main program of interfacing stepper motor with 8051 microcontroller. Here this provides the delay function. So in this session we have discussed what are the summary of previous session and what is this stepper motor, how do we operate the stepper motor, how can we energize the stepper motor, and next interfacing of stepper motor with the circuit diagram, and how can we program the microcontroller for interfacing with the stepper motor. So how can we use ULN 2003 driver for interfacing with the stepper motor with 8051 microcontroller. So thank you.